Hello, fellow Nigerians in Yorkshire, fellow Nigerians in the UK and in the diaspora. I would like to give you an update about the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network Group, UKCIC, that is based in Leeds. As you know, we started the National Identification Number Enrollment exercise session in February 2022, and it has been very, very successful. Today, we continue to go stronger, and as we want to continue to help Nigerian students, Nigerian families who are wanting to get their NIN in order for them to process their Nigerian passport at the Nigerian High Commission in the diaspora. So I would like to give you these messages that welcome to British Summer and welcome to UK. We, the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, in partnership with Pandos Power Nigeria Limited, we are carrying on the National Identification Number Enrollment Service in the diaspora, and our partnership is very strong. So I would want to make sure Nigerian students, Nigerian families who wants to do their NIN for the first time, or who wants to do any modification or changes to their date of birth, to their name, to their address, to their phone number, we can do that easily. It's very simple. I want people to understand that we're here to do the service. First of all, just to introduce myself, my name is Mr. J. Skolawole. For people that don't know me, I'm the founder and the president of the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, and we are based in Leeds. Our NIN head office is in Leeds, and we do carry out a lot of NIN services in Leeds. But from time to time, we go to different areas. So permit me and forgive us if we can't come to your area, because Yorkshire is very big. When you look at it, north, south, east, and west Yorkshire is a very big area. But we're stationed in Leeds. Our head office is in Leeds. And so if you're 30 or 35 minutes away from Leeds, you should be able to get to us. All you need to do is basically give us a call, on 07702 577 580. The number is 07702 577 or you can give us a call on 07404 696 356. We'll be able to welcome you to do your national identification number enrollment service. That is what we do. So what happened is that we're going to try and be going to some areas, and this is the date we have agreed on at the moment. So we're planning to go to some areas, and we do that from time to time. So our next place we're going to be going, we're going to be in Sheffield, and we've been working with our volunteers, our representatives there. Sheffield, we're going to be on Sheffield to come and carry out the NIN enrollment service, and this is on the 29th of April 2023. We're going to be starting 10 a.m. The venue, date, and time, the venue and time will be announced. So what you need to do before I go there, so the next one we're gonna be going to Grimsby on the 6th of May 2023. And the next one is that we're going to be going to Hall on the 13th of May 2023. So let me repeat that again. Sheffield, we're going to be in Sheffield on the 29th of April 2023. We're going to be at Grimsby on the 6th of May 2023. And we're going to be at Hall on the 13th of May 2023. And our services will start in between 9 and 10. So what you need to do, if you're living in this area or you're living near, you don't have to live in all this area. If you're living close to it, let's, for example, the services we're going to be doing in Sheffield on the 29th of April 2023. If you're living in Doncaster or on any area, you can register yourself. So if you're living near these areas, all you need to do is basically that at the end of the day, you can give us a call. Basically, we have the flyers like this. You just scan this QR code. You scan it, we use your QR code, you register. Once you register, you send us a screenshot of your payment to our WhatsApp, and send us your email and your name. Then we will send your confirmation through our email. We will send you a confirmation of the venue, location, the time. So everybody knows that when everybody registers, we have different type of time slots. And the reason why we try to manage the time slots is basically that if we have 50 people registered for this in Sheffield, we're not going to give all the 50. 9 o'clock. No, we will try and give at least 10 people at 9 o'clock, and the next 10 o'clock, and etc. So we have to organize it that way. So please, so these are the ways. And our NIN service is very reliable. Very reliable. We give you a very reliable service. And we're not all those agents that, we do an NIN for you, will not get you results. We don't do that. The most important thing whenever we're trying to do your NIN is to make sure that if you have BVN, if you have a bank in Nigeria, or even if you do your BVN in the diaspora, please, in our application, we want you to put your BVN, because that BVN, what we normally do is that we do a pre-check with our with NAMC in Abuja, that is the National Identity Management Center in Abuja, to check that maybe you have NIN. The reason being is that most people that have BVN, they don't know that they've already been given NIN at the back end. So we realize is that whenever we do an NIN for someone that has a BVN, it comes out with an IP error. It's called in-processing error or invalid data. The reason being is basically that during the time of your BVN, maybe 2 years ago, 5 years ago, when you were doing it in Nigeria, you've already been given NIN. But that NIN is not on NAMC's register. So what you need to do is still the same service. It's still the same service you have to do. You have to come back. Then we'll now put you on NAMC database. So most people that have been issued NIN through their BVN, they're not validated on NAMC system. This is why you now come back, you pay for the service, and what you do is basically that we'll now update your NIN that is on the BVN. You'll now be okay. So it's very important, please, that you come, you give us your BVN. If you have one, if you don't have one, easy thing for us. It's very simple. Some of the major documents we need are your Nigerian passport, either expired or is still okay, your birth certificate, your local birth certificate to prove that you're a Nigerian. And even if you're doing for children that is born in the diaspora, if they don't have Nigerian passport, we will accept their British certificate. So what we're trying to do, the NAMC system is basically anything that will prove to us that you're Nigerian, is very important. If you don't have all those documents, even if you don't have the document, we might not be able to do your NIN. So children that are born in this country, they don't have the Nigeria. For the first children, we have to make sure they have their birth certificate. Then their birth certificate, inside their birth certificate, there will be a connection of the children to their Nigerian parents. And when their parents brings them down, their parents will bring their Nigerian passport, will bring their NIN. I want you to remember that we cannot do any children under 16 if their parents does not already have their NIN number. The reason being is basically that we have to connect the parents' NIN to the children that we're doing. So make sure all those things are there. It's a very simple thing, and we'll carry on. But we, the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC group in the diaspora, in Leeds, which is based in Leeds, in partnership with Pandos Powell, Nigeria Limited, want to continue to give you the best service. If you go on Pando service in Nigeria Limited, you will see basically that they're doing a fantastic work. If you go on NAMC, I realize is that Pandos, we have centers in all over the area in Yorkshire. We're not actually based there. Our head office is only in Leeds, and we go there to do services from time to time. And I want you to remember that we can only go there when we have 10, 20 people. We can't go there because of 5 or 10, because it will be waste of petrol and etc. So it's very simple. We want people to understand, or we want to do your NIN. But if you're close to Leeds, if you're 30 to 40 minutes away for it, there's no reason why you can't bring your family, come and do your NIN at our head office. I want you to remember that we do not give you our venue not until you make a registration and payment. Then we will now confirm your NIN appointment through our email. It's very simple and straightforward. So we want to continue to do the best service for you. And again, we've just acquired our mobile machine. As you can see, it's a very powerful machine. This is what we're going to be using to go around cities. So just to let you know, this is our new mobile machine, in addition to the machines we have here. So this is a new mobile machine, Android, and it works effectively. It's mobile. We can go anywhere. And this is why we're doing this video, that we're going to be going all over Yorkshire, even outside Yorkshire, to do your NIN. If you live outside Yorkshire, Newcastle, Durham, Northeast, even Midlands, we can come and do your NIN for you if we have a group. So we want to be able to work with churches, organizations, because we will need a venue. So if you're a church in anywhere in the Yorkshire, you want us to come to your area, please give us a call. If you're a community group in your area, you want us to come to your area to come and do a bulk NIN service for Nigerians, we will come down. If you're an organization, you want us to come to your area, as long as we can get 10 to 15 to 20 people, we'll be able to do your service. This is a very good service provided by the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network UKCIC Group in partnership with Pandos Power Nigeria Limited. So we want to give you the best service. This is the new machine and it goes fast, quickly. You'll get your NIN. Our service is that if you do the NIN for us, if there's no issue, you can get it immediately within a day to even a week. So we don't want to have issues, but we want to make sure that basically that your NIN is done so that you can collect your Nigerian passport. Because if you're trying to update your visa status on your passport, your residential passport on your Nigerian passport, if you don't have your NIN, you cannot do your Nigerian passport. And so if you don't have your NIN, if your NIN is not validated, if your NIN is not updated, and please don't dare to go to Nigerian High Commission for appointment, because they will send you back. You have to make sure. So before you step in to go into Nigerian High Commission, even if you have NIN, make sure it's validated. There is always a way you can do that. Download the NIMC app and make sure you register yourself. And once you sign up, they will send you a code to the email on the NIN. Then you'll be able to check the update of your NIN. It's very simple. In order for you to check that your NIN is updated, download the NIMC app. That is the NIMC app. That will really help you. Okay? So that will really help you if my NIN is validated or not. Please don't just go blindly to the Nigerian High Commission in London, waste ticket money, waste hotel money, carry all your family, and you end up there, getting there, and the Nigerian High Commission say, oh, please, you need to go back because your NIN is not validated, it's not on their system. You need to realize that you might have your NIN on NIMC, but it has to be downloaded onto the Nigerian immigration system in order for Nigerian High Commission London or immigration to have access to your NIN. And one thing you need to realize, the name on your passport, on your NIN, on your BVN must match to the last letter. If they don't match, you will have problems. If they don't match, give us a call. We can do it for you straight away. It's an update. Straight away, you get it done. But if you go down without all these conditions, they will send you back. By the time they're doing your biometric, you wasted time registering, making a payment. By the time they're doing your biometrics, you will realize that they will just tell you, sorry, your name is not matching, your date of birth is not correct. But if you download the NIMC app, that will really help you basically to know maybe my date of birth is correct, your name is correct. And if you're newly married, then you need to update your name. That is very important. You need to realize that your name on your Nigerian passport, on your NIN and your BVN, all those three must match. Every details must match to the last letter, to the last dot. If you leave it and you decided that, oh, they're not going to think about it, they will think about it, and you'll be sent back from Nigerian High Commission, or if you're anywhere you're doing your Nigerian passport in Nigeria, or you're doing the renewal. It's very important that you take these instructions and suggestions very serious. Okay. May the Lord continue to bless us. So we will continue to wait for you. Please give us an update and we will speak to you soon. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye-bye.